stop doing that? Would you quit embarrassing me? Are you kidding me? I am taking your phone for the rest of your life. Just go to timeout. All right. How many of us have at least thought or said at least one of those phrases? I know I have. And then I run into the verse in Proverbs 22:6. Train up a child in the way he should go, and even when he's old, he will not depart from it. And then I'm reminded that parenting is a process, that my kids aren't going to be perfect, and they'll do some boneheaded things. I know I did. So when it comes to discipline, I want to ask all of us, what's the purpose in the process? Think about it for a moment. Are we just trying to get our kids to obey us and fall in line? Or are we shepherding their hearts? Are you just trying to correct them to behave right and not to embarrass you? Or are we training them in a way that builds up their character toward Jesus? Here are 3 things to process through when we're disciplining and training our children. Number 1, be patient and pray. Your child has just done something wrong for the 100th time. Stop, pause, and pray. Take a deep breath and say a quick prayer before you say something you'll regret. If we're going to be about shepherding our kids' heart, then we need to be very careful with our words. So be patient and pray. Second, be intentional. Deuteronomy 6:7 speaks to training our kids as we walk along life. Don't miss those teachable moments. Don't just put your kid in timeout and then get them out and let them return to normal. Take time to intentionally talk to them about their choices. Don't just yell at your child's poor behavior or ignore it in public. Talk about it in the car. Look for ways to direct their behavior back to developing their character. And third, be consistent. Have consistent consequences in communication. Catch your kids doing something good and let them know it. And have consequences that are consistent and that you can live with. So taking away their phone forever, that may not be the best. And remember, every child is different, so it's okay to have different consequences for different kids. For us in our house, our oldest just needed a minute to gather her thoughts and then we could talk through things. But for our boys, if we gave them a minute to sit quietly, they'd be bouncing off the walls. And so we started a thing where they'd have to walk the stairs first while they processed their behavior and allowed them to be active and yet think through things. And so parenting is a process, and it's such hard work to shepherd their hearts. So we need to train our kids in the ways of God by being patient, being intentional, and being consistent.